Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the forecast discussion for August 4th, 2014. The morning discussion. Also have an evening discussion later tonight. Temperatures this morning are a bit muggy out there. On the cool side in some locations, basically ranging from the mid to upper 60s throughout much of the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. 71 degrees in Philadelphia is your warm area. For the most part, we're dealing with scattered to broken cloud cover. We do have some fog. It was more dense earlier this morning with visibility below 2 miles in many locations. That fog is quickly lifting, and as a result, by about 10 a.m., we should see scattered cloud cover throughout the region. Temperatures by this evening will range from the upper 70s to lower 80s along the immediate coast and lower to mid 80s everywhere else. Pretty much average for this time of year, but you will notice a slight increase in the humidity compared to where we were yesterday. So we're definitely dealing with a bit more of a summer-like pattern in place throughout the region. On the latest radar, you can see we have a disturbance up here in the Mohawk River Valley in central New York, and that's extending up into New England with showers and thunderstorms. We could have a few showers clipping portions of the Hudson River Valley and northern Connecticut, but I think that's about it. For the most part, we're dealing with scattered cloud cover today and dry conditions. Just beware of those isolated showers over your northern interior. On the latest water vapor satellite picture, you can see that we're pretty much in between two primary systems. We have an impressive trough over the Great Lakes with a strong cold front, and we have our stationary front off of the east coast with our tropical moisture streaming northward. In between that, we have high pressure and control, and this high pressure system and this little weak ridge will slow down this trough just enough to hold off that cold front until Wednesday. So for the most part, over the next 48 hours, we have dry conditions in place. And as a result, it's going to translate to scattered cloud cover by this afternoon, and that's going to continue on through tomorrow with very tranquil and comfortable weather conditions. Of course, everyone has their eye on Tropical Storm Bertha, which is finally starting to really get its act together now that we're out of all the dry air and we're in an area where we have reduced shear. And pretty much this is the area where I've been highlighting all the way back to March of where to expect the potential for tropical development right around the Bahamas. And as a result, now that Bertha is in that favorable environment, we're starting to see showers and thunderstorms wrap around the low-level circulation, and as a result, we're starting to see some rapid intensification. Bertha has winds of 70 miles per hour, has a pressure down to 999 millibars, and it's moving due north at about 16 miles per hour. Now, Bertha has no direct impact on the United States. Let me zoom out here and show you the water vapor satellite picture for the northern Atlantic. And you can see the forecasted track basically between Bermuda and the United States, basically running right up against this subtropical jet stream off of the east coast, and it's going to lift up into the northern Atlantic. Now, it will strengthen into a hurricane. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a hurricane by this afternoon. What will be interesting to watch is how Bertha, as it lifts up into the northern Atlantic, how it influences the pattern in the northern Atlantic, creating a stronger negative NAO pattern, which in translate would lead to a stronger trough over the eastern United States and possibly cooler conditions than what we're even forecasting right now. So that's going to be interesting to watch, especially by this weekend, to see how the models adjust. I think we're going to see more temperatures in the 70s and lower 80s than the mid 80s as we move into the middle of August, which, by the way, would be well below normal for this time of year. So let's take a look at the latest model guidance using the PennState EWOL website. I'm going to use the European model guidance here. And for this afternoon, again, for the most part, scattered cloud cover expected. Could see an isolated shower to the north. Temperatures rising into the lower to mid 80s over much of the region, upper 70s to lower 80s along the immediate coast. For tomorrow, high pressure and control, scattered cloud cover expected. Temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 60s for lows, upper 50s over the interior. And then for high temperatures, looking at lower to mid 80s along the immediate coast, mid to upper 80s everywhere else. Now on Wednesday, that cold front will finally move through with the associated trough, and with that, we'll see scattered showers and thunderstorms. Not a washout, and I don't think these thunderstorms are going to be severe, but that's going to be our best chance to see some rainfall this week. Temperatures ranging from the upper 60s to lower 70s for lows, and mid to upper 80s for highs. Now for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and even next Monday, quite frankly, it's going to be beautiful. So high pressure is going to be controlled. Temperatures are pretty much going to average near normal for this time of year. Lower to mid 60s for lows, lower to mid 80s for highs. I don't see any extremes either way of below normal or above normal temperatures moving through this upcoming week into next weekend with generally tranquil weather conditions in place. I will say this, though. When I'm looking at some of the model data, especially this disturbance right here, there is a chance that this could be a little bit further north, and all this dry air that's currently forecasted to be right over us is, let's say, over New England, and we get more of an influence from this disturbance, let's say on Sunday into Monday. That's something that we're definitely going to have to watch out for. Other than that, high, dry, and beautiful for this upcoming weekend. Well, that's your forecast discussion for this morning. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and LinkedIn. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.